Hello, anyone there?
Oh hey Teves, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just getting excited about this new holiday that's happening in me.
Oh, what's that?
It's called Hey Teves.
Hey Teves, that's what I just said.
Exactly.
I'm confused.
So was I, until this big guy with a long white beard told me.
What did he tell you?
He told me that it is a day of the year.
What's so special about this day?
It's when Agudas Chassidei Chabad won a court case.
What's a Gudei Chassidei Chabad?
I don't know, the guy with the long beard told me about it. He said something about it being some kind of group that's in charge of Chabad, I think.
Good point. So what was the court case about?
Apparently the court case was a big argument over things.
What kind of things?
Stolen things.
Ooh, interesting. What kind of stolen things?
Sfarim.
What's that?
The guy with the long beard told me that it is Jewish holy books.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Is it really?
Maybe.
So this guy, who was a grandson of the Frierdiker Rebbe,
Who's that?
the 6th Chabad Rebbe / leader.
Oh, interesting.
As I was saying, the grandson of the 6th Rebbe stole Sfarim that used to belong to him, saying that they were now his because he is the grandson of the Frierdiker Rebbe and supposedly his rightful heir. So he thought that he had the right to take the Sfarim and sell them. But he was wrong.
What's so wrong about that?
Ooh ho ho! You see, the Frierdiker Rebbe never intended these books and this library to be anyone's personal property. In fact, everything he owned was for his Chassidim followers, including his very essence.
Oh, now I see. So what happened with the court case?
So basically, the Rebbe instructed that a particular letter written by the Frierdiker Rebbe, stating that the library belongs to Agudas Chassidei Chabad, be shown to the judge as evidence, even though it was only a personal letter and not a technical legal document. The judge wrote in the final verdict that someone like the Frierdiker Rebbe wouldn't say something that he doesn't mean, and since he wrote in that letter that it is a property of Agudas Chassidei Chabad, that is the best possible evidence there can be. So we won the court case, and the stolen books were returned to the library, and people celebrate till this day.
So how long ago was this victory?
Today.
What does that mean?
I don't know, the rabbi said something about it. Actually, I hear footsteps. I think it's him. Let's ask.
Shalom Aleichem.
Huh?
I mean hello.
Hi, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Are you the person with the long white beard?
Good question.
So what's the answer?
Yes, indeed. Is there anything else you would like to know?
So what does it mean that this victory is happening today?
Well, you see, special days in which something good happens to the Jewish people aren't just history. It says regarding the miracle of Purim, and the same applies to any special day for the Jewish people. These days shall be remembered and celebrated. The word for celebrated in Hebrew also means made, and it's explained that through remembering and talking about the things that happened the first time, they are made again this year.
I get it.
I don't. What's supposed to be happening again this year? The books are already back in the library, I thought.
Well, you see, whenever something happens here in this universe, it's a reflection of what's happening in the spiritual worlds. The same is true of this court case, and its victory. You see, there was a divine decree from heaven against the study of Chassidus, the deeper aspect of Torah, which is what these books mainly contain. You see, the inner aspect of the Torah, known as Chassidus, is very deep, and by right should remain secret, with only a very few select people per generation being allowed to learn it. That's the way it's always been, since the very beginning. But recently, the Rebbe began spreading Chassidus in a new, far-reaching way, which allowed many more people to learn about it. So, because of this, there issued forth a decree from heaven to determine if the Rebbe himself and his teachings are indeed the correct way to continue the dissemination of Torah in this generation. And that decree from heaven led to an actual person claiming ownership of these books, which are the very spiritual life of the Rebbe himself. Although it was already decided hundreds of years ago that the teachings of Chassidus should in fact be spread to the masses in the times of the first Chabad Rebbe, but since the Rebbe started teaching it in a new, bigger way, there was a new decree from heaven against it. So that is the spiritual point of the court case itself. But when we finally won the physical court case in this universe, that was an expression that we also actually won the spiritual court case originally made from heaven against the spreading of Chassidus. And that means that the court from heaven has agreed that we should all spread and learn the teachings of Chassidus in an even greater way than before.
So that means I should increase my learning of Chassidus?
It certainly does, kid. It certainly does.
I get it. That makes complete sense.
What are you talking about? I don't smell anything.
That might be because you don't have a nose.
Oh, But why would the Creator make a negative decree in the first place? Can't he just let everything be only good?
Haha, young one, I was once like you, young, naive, with a poor sense of smell. But I've learned a lot combing this beard, and one thing I've learned is that no bad ever comes down here from above. You see, the Creator and Master of all that is the ultimate goodness, and every detail of everything is being constantly directed by Him. So, you see, and smell, that really, it's all good. And that is a small taste of Chassidus.
Wow, mysterious bearded guy, I didn't even know what Chassidus is, and I still have no clue at all.
Neither did I, Teves. Neither did I.
When is I Teves?
Soon, kid. Soon.